Okay, this week we literally do something very, very different. Remember, I told you guys one day I'm just going to give you a picture and you have to do from start to end without mess my steps. We have been doing steps forever, right? So, like if the picture put in front of you, what do? Okay, first proportion, remember this proportion here, right? I'm not going to draw this yet. I'm going to draw the triangle first. I notice this line is slanted. This line is slanted a lot. But remember, when you do a triangle, you want to have a line in the center, so make sure it's not lopsided. So I'm making a line in the center. I notice what this is here. This is way over here, right? If you have a triangle here, look, that's what I meant. If you have a rectangle, sorry. If you have a rectangle here, right? See how this ends here, right? And this ends here, right? Now I can put this all the way to here, right? That's what it looks like. All the way here. I think my proportion actually is a little high. Then this one right here. Then this one over here. Then I connect. Now I can erase it. All the lines I don't need. I think that's a little bit too slanted. I'm going to make it like that. Yeah. This one is fine. Okay, now after this I'm going to, because now you can see where it ends, you can like map this out. Do you notice I didn't drew this one in the center? I drew on the left because you need room for that, right? So this ends right here. See, it's not the same level, right? So that ends here. That's about the angle, right? That's the angle. So I try to make that straight. This is all the way to like here. So go there. Then I have a little bit like that. Can see a little bit, right? So this is slanted this way. This has to slant it the same way as this. And this has to be parallel with that. And this line have parallel with this and this. So just try to make a parallel line. Then this line have to be parallel with this and this. So that, remember parallel, okay? So this not going to that way or this way, okay? And this line is not going to go that way, right? So that's not parallel with that. So you have to be this parallel, that and that parallel, this one parallel. They're on the same face, right? So after you did the drawing, now you can start shading, right? Remember, as I shade, you shade from the darker side, So this is the darker side. Remember, we have to see how the casting shadow goes. Just don't random draw a casting shadow. This casting shadow goes like this way. Okay, now now you can shade. Like, you know, this is from let me change a pencil. This might shade them bigger. Like, that's the darker on the top, then gradually light on the bottom. I'll use this charcoal, it's easy to shade, right? That's this one. Now this casting shadow is darker, right? Let's go dark and light. The whole background is darker than this, so I'm making the background darker. So this got to be even darker. Sorry, I used red. Looks kind of scary. Oh, that's the table. Forget about the table. It's the table. So this one is darker than that, right? I'm going to make this one darker. I should use black. It probably looks more pleasant than red. Okay. But the casting shadow is even darker than that. Right, and some casting shadow from here. And this side is a little bit darker than here. I feel like this needs to be even darker after I shade that. Then it's the background, so get to kind of takes time to shade all this. Remember I said when there's a little bit of shadow under here, when the object on the table, there's going to be a little shadow under here, just right on where the, you know, the things like touch the table. Yep, and then this actually a little bit darker. It's not all white. Okay, remember the steps.